So, welcome back. Uh, Let me check real quick that I can hear myself in the what's this name on the live stream, and we will start with all of this. Yes, it seems it works. So we are fine. I have here the chat just in case someone says something. But anyway, so yes, so we have some movement here because I did this issues update, but I want to focus on this download thing. And what I want to do in the end is, yeah, it's have a dry run option, okay? So that thanks to the dry run options, we can see all of the URLs without having to work too much, okay? So let's check what the hell is this. So the last thing we have done is working on the shim stuff. So I'm not sure if this has been used somewhere or not. So let me check. Okay, what the hell is this? So this is shim name, shim date, shim name. So it's basically is this thing here, and so I guess that we have to replace all of these down here so that we have the right URLs and so on, and that's it. So let me see. So this is the tar exec URL for the shim. Wait a minute. This is shim signed, okay, and this is not signed. So I guess that this needs to be done like this so that it's no longer signed, so that it makes it's what we have down here. Okay, so to do not forget about the dry run option so that we can check all of the URLs easily. Okay, so let's try to do this. So down here what we have is what the hell is this? So we have this URL here, which is the tar exec, which has, I guess, this shim name, which is only shim. Then we've got the upstream version, which it's the same one, or is it not? That's a very good question. Is it the same version or not? No, it's not. Or is it 5.7, 15.7? Or do we care about this or not? Sim signed upstream version 15. I mean, it's this same thing here, which we could reuse, but you know, why would you do that? Maybe we should just I mean, this is getting confused by the moment. Maybe we should just use the URLs and that's it, as I thought we were thinking to do the first time. The problem is all of these files that are used in order to get some other stuff, and that gets really confusing. That gets really confusing. So I'm not sure about that. Then we have done this get the snapshot art exit URL thing here, which tries to help us, but I'm not sure that's what we're supposed to be doing here. I mean, I'm not sure what to do here. I think this is too much work for what it's worth it. Okay, I'm going to make a copy and I will go back because I'm not sure this is the right thing to do, although so this is going to be discarded, so now it won't appear here, and let's just restore this, and now let's fire up this thing that I mean, this was Secure Boot 4. So Secure Boot 4 apparently only has one commit, which is the new functions for getting snapshot URLs and all of this. So I think I'm going to use this in such a way that we only modify the URLs or something, and then the rest of it, it's going to be the rest of it, it's going to be whatever we think it is, but because so here we have some URLs and so on, but I think that we already had, look at that, this dev thing here, it's also there. Get the snapshot dev, then you get the snapshot dev and so on. We need, this needs to be all stuff that we can print, and that's it, so that it's easier to be working with it, because otherwise it's not going to work properly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do this thing called set x set like this. I'm going to get all of the values for this, and we're going to put them there, and that's it. If it's something that needs to be there, it will be there. So wait a moment. Yeah, and now we want this to be exit 0, exit 1, let's say, so that it's an error or something. So now I'm supposed to be able to run this, and I won't have too much of a problem. And let's echo. Why do we have echoes? Okay, yeah, because it's the functions. We have a lot of stuff here to be using from. So let me just copy and paste all of this. Let's create a new file here, which bash, yes, we can maybe say that this is bash. Bash, bash, bash. What the hell do they like here? Yeah. So I'm going to be using everything here so that it's useful somewhere. Sim sign def is this thing here. Nice. So okay, so apparently we are managing to get all these variables in one go. Even if some of them, I mean, are already not sure how to call this. So this signed one here. Okay, so now we have these variables here, which yeah, now I'm missing the sheen not signed ones, but I don't care. So I can use all of this here, and hopefully it's more or less the same thing. However, the difference is that I don't think that, so if some of these variables are not used downwards, there's no need to having them, because otherwise this is getting confusing. You know what I mean? So what we are going to do is let's see. What we're going to do here is remove whatever variables we are not using here, and also all of these functions, we don't need them actually, and binaries arc and so on. I mean, maybe the binaries arc is used somewhere and it makes sense to have it up here, but otherwise I don't think this is being used anywhere. So let me open this as if it was only one what's the name, one buffer, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so binaries arc, and this function we don't want it anymore. Okay, let's see what we have here. So we are keeping binaries arc just in case, but I haven't seen it. And then we have all of this changing stuff. Okay, so binaries arc is not here. Yeah, maybe we can grab whatever we want. on the on here, and it's going to be faster than what we are doing right now. So whatever is I can see it twice, then it means that I'm not going to delete it. So date. So far these are stuff that are not used anywhere else. So this is stuff that I'm going to be removing, because otherwise it's going to confuse us, because it's not something that. Okay, so upstream version, Debian version, I think that we will be able, we will want to remove. So this one should be okay, which is the dev. Okay, so this one is actually used here, sim dev. So everything else I'm going to remove it, and binaries arc I am also going to be removing them. Okay, nice. I mean, we could have this binaries arc thing put here, but I don't want to. We have the URLs and that's it. So now I think that the only thing we need here actually is yeah, dev URL, dark, and so on. So I don't think this is, let me put this smaller. Where the hell is this? Okay, take a look at this. I don't think this is used anywhere. So now, yes, I see yellow, so everything here I should be able to remove. So maybe it was easier to just highlight the stuff here. So look at this. This is nice. So now I should be able to do exactly the same thing with whatever we need to have here for shim and group2. Okay, so now it makes sense to have split view so that we can focus on the new URLs we want to use. Okay, so let's make, in any case, let's make in any case a so this is going to be simpler approach based on new approach based on simple variables. Okay. So this one is signed sing. Okay, we have whatever we have here. Let's copy and paste, and we will just modify. So I'm going to remove signed. This is the first thing I want to remove, and then we want to be working on, so we have the DSC, we have the what the hell is this? Dev URL. These are not dev stuff. This is, what the hell is this? So we have 3 URLs, so we don't want need this actually. and is shim debian tar exset URL. I mean, it's similar to what we had above, but it's not the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have the DSC, and then we have the Orich tar BC2. So everything here is an URL. We can maybe do it in such a way so that this one is here, and we are done. So let's copy and paste everything here so that it makes sense, please. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Shim source code final copy. What the hell is this? Shim RSRC download. Okay, because we go up here. Yeah, so I'm okay. So now I need to modify this stuff so that it's something like that. Yeah. So this highlighted here needs to be this one here. Nice. And the same thing should happen here. Let me just replace this. So this is a DSC URL. I mean, we could actually download everything in one go, I think, but you know. So we also have this one here, so it's like this. Look at that. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So this is going to be the same commit 2 because we have more stuff. Look at that. This is the Grub2 source code. I mean, this could be actually some kind of an array if you wish, but that's not how it goes. So tar exset. Why the hell do you change stuff? So every package has its own stuff, and that's not right, because I get confused every time. So this is Grub2 package, Grub2 package, and Grub2 package. Okay, so this is Debian tar exset. This is DSC. Nice. And this is not BC2 but XC URL, which it's not very nice. So let me use this first one here. Look at that. Second one is here. Actually, this should be done with the single quotes. Yeah, that's right, with the single quotes stuff, because otherwise it might be changed for with whatever. So we want to modify these 3 here. So let me copy and paste this real quick so that Look at that. So the first one is here. Nice. Here we have the second one. And finally the third one is here. Okay. So I think we are done. So this is number 2. Okay. To me this is number 2, so you can see how we have 6 new stuff, and that matches what we have here. We have 6 lines that we modify, so we can add this, and this is number 2. And now we're going to change all of these double quotes with single quotes, because we don't want any variable to be used here. We just want whatever makes sense here. So this should be quite straightforward to change here, and that's it. So nice. Let me check all of this. Look at that. We remove everything, and then we have this single quote everywhere, and that's what we wanted to do in the first place. So we have this, like, this is number 3. Then we will squash probably everything together, but you don't know what to do next. Okay, so what I want to do maybe is check all the URLs or something like that. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I mean, I want to update them, and that's it. So let me see. I'm going to do this in such a way that the def comes from the URL, because that's what actually happened. You have the URL and then you have the def. I mean, we had this function that extracted this, but we don't want that. We just want wait, we don't want it, or do we want it? That's a very good question. Maybe we actually want this function so that we don't have to do just this one manually. You know what I mean? I mean, the rest of it's not used, so why bother? So let me open real quick the other file, which I'm not sure. Okay, so this discarded one here. Let's see. So the discarded is going to be on the bottom, and here on the top I'm going to have whatever. So get a snapshot def. Yeah, that's not what we want to do. We actually want to have the last, I mean, not base name, but something similar to base name, isn't it? I mean, this should be somewhere, isn't it? Let me see. Get a URL file name bash. Extract bytes file name from. Okay. URL. Oh, look at that. ending in a slash. I like this approach. Base name works with URLs too. Oh, let's use base name and that's it. So this should actually be base name and the URL, and that's it. And we don't have to what's the name, to think too much about this. So this is only one parameter, just in case it has any spaces, and that doesn't have any spaces. Let's do it like this. And now this one here should actually be exactly the same thing. So we have the dev, which is here, and we have the dev URL, which is here. Now we should be able to do this, and we are fine. I mean, like this. I mean, actually we could move these devs on the bottom so that we don't get distracted. So what we actually want to do is just do like this, so that we just change our URLs in one go, and that's it. And then we can jump in the next one. Maybe we can move everything on the bottom. I don't think so. Okay, let me see. Yeah. So this is number 4. Let's make another secure boot. Let's squash everything, and because right now this is not very useful. So right now, yeah, new functions and so on. So I want this master to, yeah, look at that, it was updated, and this was nice. So yeah, let's work with main, and then create secure boot 5. Oh my god, we are we have this name that back in the day was the default name for branches. The default branch was this name. Okay, so now I'm going to cherry pick everything and put everything, going to squash everything, and that way we will be fine, and we will see what our changes actually do. Okay, maybe we could, I'm not sure how to, maybe we could so have this stupid thing which is up to update, and it's boring, so we don't want auto update. That's it. Nice. What the hell is this thing? Okay, is an X apparently. So 3 whatever. Okay, now the next one is this one here. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I mean, okay, so now we have this thing here, which is secure boot 4, which is the old code, and the new code is the same thing. So from here we have secure boot 4, and here it's secure boot 5. Let's just reload, and I'm going to squash everything here so that we have only one commit, and then we will keep working from there. So let's say that we want to see 5 commits, isn't it? So yeah, Debian URLs. So we want to squash. We want to squash everything here. And yeah, let's put it like this, and we will be able to use the second commit actually, so that this is the actual. So we want to download let's comment everything else. Nice. And that's it. So now hit log, we only have secure boot 5. You can see from master to secure boot 5 we only have this variable there. So now what we have is all of these URLs which are used down here, so we can even count everything here. So we have 1, 2, 3, I mean, yes, there's this depth. Yeah, so we have 4, 8, 11, and 3 is 14. So we can count here 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13, and 14. So it makes sense to me. Okay. So the last change from main is from last change from main, which is that we update the URLs, is from 2023. Now we need to check whatever it's bookworm stuff and just update the URLs here, and we will do the same thing with Ubuntu. I mean with ARM. What's the other one with X? Yeah, ARM thing that we have, or something. We will do the same thing. Now that we know how to do this, we will do this. So now I have to work a lot on this stuff, which is very boring. So let's try to do this one last time. That's what I didn't want to be working on. You know what I mean? So this is basically going to snapshot debian.org, and for each one of the stuff we need to search whatever makes more sense. So packages debian.org. Okay, let's search. I mean, maybe we could update everything in one go, but no, we are not going to do that in one go. So shim-signed is the first package. I'm not looking. Okay, here it is, shim-signed on bookworm, which I think is a stable version here. Look at that. Sign command. What the hell? Do we also have sign command? Does this have has source code now or something? Where's the source code for this stuff? QA thing. Look at that. So yeah, so this is the actual source code. It's nothing not interesting. So what we want to have is this thing here, which is 139.15.7.1, and apparently I think we already have this, because if you take a look in here, we already have this. So I might have already taking this into account, although I'm a bit confused about this. So if source package, no, binary package, shim signed, we can see how what the hell is this def 10 and so on. What the hell is this? Oh, so this is something that you want to use on Debian 10, and then this is Debian 11. And then in Bookworm you use these ones here, isn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. So let's see how it goes. So it's 139. So 140 it's probably experimental or Bookworm +1. So what the hell is this? Okay, so here we have some binaries. AMD64 is the one that we want to use, and I think it's exactly the same one that I have here. So I'm going to copy and paste just in case. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's this thing about how to download it with percentage and so on, but the next one is the tar xset URL, which is here also. So let me just copy and paste this, and just copy and paste and put into place. Okay, what's the difference here? Shim signed. What the hell I'm doing wrong here? Snapshot debian.ur. So originally this does not have pull main anywhere, but now that I click on here, there's this pull main thing. So I'm curious to see, is this something? No. Okay, this is the actual file. So yeah, so apparently the URLs have changed somehow. I don't know. DSC. So we also have this DSC for this URL. So let me copy and paste, which is something similar. Okay, group UEFI. So this is group UEFI AMD64 signed. So what we actually do is search binary package here, which is group EFI AMD64 and signed. Look at that. So now we should be searching on Debian this same thing. So group EFI AMD64 signed. So look at this. This one has this dep12 UI U1 thing. So this is the one that we want to be looking for. Okay, look at that. Nice. And now we can use whatever. So this is the binary package. What the hell is this? Okay, so the binary package. What the hell is this? Isn't this the same? fucking same file? Yes, it is. Oh. So this is updates, and this is not updates, but it's actually, apparently, it's the same file. So it's the same file name, everything. Okay, so first of all, the dev URL. So yeah, so I guess it's this one here, because yeah, so because this is the okay. Not sure what's. I think let's use the update one, but it should not be. Okay, let's use the non-updated one so that it's not difficult to find out in the future. So that way. Okay, so tar xset is here. We also have two of them, but it's actually the same thing. So I will also copy and paste. Nice. DSC URL, we have exactly the same thing, I guess. Yeah, that's right. So I'm copy that. So now I'm done with group UFI something. So shim as it is. So if I take a look here and I search for shim, well, this is very fast compared to the other times. This is not right. I should be searching here on the top. So if I search for shim, some results, something. Okay. So here I say, so take a look. We don't need shim signed, but only shim. But the way I'm seeing this shim is a source package. Okay, so what I should be looking for maybe is shim signed, as we had before. But then once I am in shim signed, okay, I can take a look at the source package. Wait a moment. Okay, I can go to the source package and then say, okay, show me shim instead. And here it is, we have shim. Nice. Which is this version here. So now let's go to our friend snapshot, and which should have where the hell? Okay, so if I go here and search for source package, which is named shim, I should be able to see all of the versions, and the one that we are interested is this one here, 1571. So 1571 is here, so none of these two, but this one here. Now I can focus on Debian tar xset, which is here. Nice. So no need to do anything else. Let me copy and paste. So it's exactly the same thing I already had. DSC is here. Nice. Tarbc thing, I think it, yeah, same thing. So let's use this one here. So it's tarbc2. Nice. So once we have finished with shim, we should focus on group 2, which Okay, so let's search for let's search for group 2. Look at that. This one is with blast def 12. I mean, that's interesting how some packages have this blast def 12 and the other ones don't have it, and it's a bit you know, it's not very nice because we don't know which one is the right one. In any case, this is group 2. This is the version. Okay, empty package. Oh my god. Anyway, so I guess that I want the source code actually. So source is group 2, which is the same thing, and it's this version here. Yeah, okay, so now we should be able to go into snapshot thing and search for the group 2 source package, and 2.0613 def 12. Here it is, def 12. So they are already working on def 13 apparently. Okay, so first of all, tar x set. So these are the same thing, isn't it? Which one do I take? Which is the most? Maybe this one here is more recent. I don't know. Okay, so this hash means that it's exactly the same file, so we are okay. So tar x set, nice. DSC is here. And Orich. Okay, and yeah, I mean apparently, yeah, so it's the source code for everything, and look at that. Let's just use this one here and that's it. So this is the tar x set Orich tar x set URL. Let's update this and we are done. So now, believe it or not, look at that, we should have everything updated to have these URLs. So apparently the shim source code has not been changed. So the only thing that has changed is how they are signed or whatever. I don't know, but the source code is the same one. And yeah, and then the URLs for group 2 and so on, so that it's signed with another key because of reasons. Okay, so now, so update the most recent bookworm binaries and source code too. Okay, so now we have managed. Let's see if we have anyone in the chat. We don't have anyone in the chat. So now we have managed to update the this thing here, and that's very nice. So we actually want to keep going on. So this discarded thing, let's not remove it, although. So what do we have here? IA32. Is this something that it it keeps we are working on this or not, or have they removed this because whatever, because I'm not sure about this. If you ask me, I'm not sure about this. So it's IA32 signed. Okay, let me take a look at the Worm and see what the hell do we have there. So yeah, maybe we could take a look here and see if there is any group EFI IA32. Yeah, it's here, so it's actually done from here, so we are fine. So the question is, can we redo this script so that it works the same way as the other one? And I guess that the answer is yes. And once we have redo it, we can just work on updating the URLs, and that's it. Okay, let's try to work on this without messing too much around. Okay, so we have the discarded one, which I'm actually going to discard here. Okay, and look at that. So this is the IA32 one, which is the new file that we want to modify. And we want to make it such a way that it's similar to what we have right now with this thing, so that it's easier to update when it needs to be updated. Okay, so it should be, we should just use this as a template in order to do this stuff. Actually, the source code should be the same one for one and another, but maybe binaries are not built at the same time, so let's do not this to ourselves, and that's it. So the first thing we should be working on is working on the, okay, let me see how the hell do we do this so that it makes sense. Look at that, dev 10. So this is Debian 10, which is old shim thing. Okay, let's take a look to see if it's actually the same code or not. Let's compare up to bottom. Okay, so shim binary thing. So we wget shim shim binary download. Yeah, exactly the same thing here. That's what I'm not sure about this. So if we are not downloading this means that this one doesn't need this either, because we have managed to, this was something that didn't need to be downloaded in the first place. So let's remove it. Okay, so the same thing, and down away, and yeah, down here we have 5 of these downloads, so that's nice. So I think yes, we could more or less copy and paste everything, but that's something that I'm not sure how to do this without too much changes in the first at the same time. So let me copy and paste all of this sheet from here. Sheet without. So we want everything here. Nice. And now there's this thing about that the names are not exactly the same ones. So shim signed, it's wait a moment. So shim signed, it's shim signed, it's different because we've got different platform. Although, yeah, so here we have the URL is different, which we should be knowing of. So this is what this is about. So this is the dev URL. Okay, and now here we should have, okay, so if this is shim signed the load thing, we should have exactly the same thing as we have here, shim signed dev URL, which is here. Look at that, nice. And then the def, I guess the def is the same thing that we have here, so it's just the base name. So we should be able to do copy and paste from here, and that's it. Nice. Okay, so far we have managed to change this one, so let's mark it. Now let's work on the next one. So the next one is the tar xset thing, which I'm not sure where the hell it is. Down here probably. Shim sign tar xset. Where the hell is this? Okay, here it is. Okay, so this one here, let me copy and paste this. Okay. Then we will have to update to whatever has bookworm. But right now, so shim sin source code download. Let's search for this, which is this one here. And let's copy the first line so that we know that we have changed this. So it's this one here. Nice. So the next one is DSC, so it's this one here. Let's copy and paste, please. Look at that, DSC. And so if we go here, we can just use the same code. I mean, I know that we could do something so that the same, you know, there is some code shared between the two scripts, but I don't think it's worth it. So the next one, okay, so the next one, Debian URL, we don't care about that yet. Simsign DSC is this URL here. So shims, where the hell is this? Here. So is this one here, which I'm going to use here. Nice. So is this one here. Nice. So shim DSC URL, we have done it. Nice. Nice. Now we're going to keep going on. So this sim sign def, I think we have already changed it here. Look at that, we have already changed it. So we are done here. Okay, so the next one is group EFI something. So let's search for group EFI. Okay, so here there are some changes. So this is not AMD 64 anymore. Okay, this is IA, group EFI IA. Yeah, that's right, IA 32. So this is IA 32 everywhere. IA 32, IA 32, and of course this is going to be IA 32 too. Okay, so this is what we want to do. And what the hell do we have here? Now we should focus on these files here. So the first one seems to be assigned one. This is the def. So it's this one here, isn't it? So let's just use it. So it's this one here. Look at that. And so sign group binary download, sign group binary, what the hell is this? Here it is, sign group binary download. We have this thing here which we can use here instead. However, the dev URL should be the one that we have here, which is this one here. So that's nice. And the one on the bottom, it's similar, but it's the one which is IA 32. So it's this one here, actually what you want to be using, because we are working with IA 32. Okay, nice. So we have managed to modify this and this thing here. Let's keep going on. So we need group to source code or something, which I guess is this one here thing. Yeah, that's it. So this one here, which is here too. So let's focus. So tar xset, do we have? Yes, we have a lot of stuff here, but I'm not sure what the hell is this. So this is the IA sign tar xset thing. Yes, it is. Let's copy and paste this. Let's copy and paste this here. Nice. And now let's copy from here. Look at that, tar xset. So we copy all of the line. However, we're going to change this so that it's IA 32. So here we are going to change so that it's IA 32. Nice. And once we have done this, we can say that this has been updated. Nice. So the next one that we are going to change is the DSC URL, which is this one here. Let's copy this from the bottom and let's copy it here. Look at that. And once again, we're going to copy and paste this everything from here, and let's replace everything. However, this is IA32 variable, so let's update this IA32 variable. Hopefully we aren't going to do this only once, so now we can say that this has been updated. Nice. Let's keep going on. So the next one is shim debian tar xset. So what the hell is that? Debian tar xset, so it should be, yeah, this one here. So let's search here this sign shim source. Yeah, this should be this one here. So let me copy and paste all of these so that it's here. Look at that. And now we can actually copy and paste from here. So this is the third one here, so it should be this one here. We can copy because there's no IA32 as before, so we can copy this and we can say that we have already worked with this. So shim DSC. Shim DSC is, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Shim DSC URL. So here we have wait a moment. Have I managed? Yeah, this is not shim signed DSC. Where's the shim signed DSC thing? I should have it somewhere else, isn't it? Or don't I? Wait a moment. Wait a moment. So we should have a shim DSC, which is this one here, but I have commented it. Let me use your screen so that I can understand what the hell is this. So we have, so around the shim src download, so we have this one, we have the signed one, Debian, the shim disk, two comments, and then the shift org, which is this one here. So this URL here, I don't have it because I mean I have already changed it, while I should not have changing it or something like that. I'm not sure about that. In any case, this should be this DSC URL here that we have. Okay. And this thing here is okay. However, now I want to take a look at the shim DSC thing here. Shim signed, which I'm not sure what the hell is this. Shim signed DSC. Where are you supposed to be having the shim signed DSC URL? Here. Okay. Yeah, I have a shim signed URL. That's not the right one. And I have it here, so that here it's fixed. Now I want to take a look at this one here, just in case we have something. Shim sign DSC and shim DSC. Okay, nice. So we were taking a look at sign group binary download, which is around here. Okay, so this shim DSC URL has been finished. We know where it goes, and shim's DSC URL, it's here. So we have finished this one. So let's focus on orich tar shim orich, which is this one here. Yeah, that's right. So let me copy all of this here. So now we want it here. Nice. And so look at that. Copy and yeah, look at that. This is perfect. So it's the same URL, so no problem about IA32. So once we have done this, we have 3 URLs left to be changing. I don't think anything else, so the 3 URLs are here. So this is related to sign group source code thing here. So the first one is the tar xset. So let me copy and paste this here. Tar xset. Nice. The second one is the group DSC URL, which should be this one here, and the third one is this one related to orich tar xset, which is this one here. Nice. And now I should be able to just copy and paste all of this in one go, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing different with all of this, if you ask me. So it's this group Debian thing here. So nice. So I think we are done. Okay. So now, if we hit diff all of this, we should have all of these URL, all of these new variables, which are 8, 11, and 14. And then down here, we should have everything turned into variables. And then we have some of them are these IA32. So we have 4 of them which are IA32, which is what makes sense here. And we have everything here. So that's very nice. So let's work on this. So now I should be able to just reuse this, but with whatever, this is the name. So this is download IA32 Debian. Nice. So now we have everything into place, which is nice. So now what I want to focus is on updating everything here. So there's no need to bookmark everything here. And in theory, we should not need. In theory, we should not need. What's the name? Bookmarks. Yeah, we should not need this file here, so I'm going to close it. And let's focus on these URLs. So let's do this again. Okay, with whatever its most recent in bookworm. Okay, so shim signed def URL which apparently it's the same thing as, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's only one of them for everything, isn't it? So shim signed thing is 139. Wait a moment. So first of all, we should maybe start with the binary which we have on group on. Okay, yeah, maybe we should start from start just in case. So what we want to do here is to take a look at the binary shim signed, and if it's exactly the same thing that we had for, yeah, it's the same thing. And wait a minute. So the architecture is different, so we can use this one here, IA32, but this is something that we are going to do thanks to snapshot. Okay, so if we use the snapshot thing and search for shim signed, which is a binary, we should find exactly the same version, which is 15 something something with this. Yeah, so it's this one here. And so we want this binary here, and once we have this binary, we are done for the first variable. The second variable is the tar x set for shim signed, which is here. So let's copy and paste. So it's probably the same one for AMD64, but let's not say that it is. So this is the next one too. Nice. I could web scrap everything here if I was good at web scrapping, but I'm not good at web scrapping, so let's focus on this. So the next one is group EFI thing. So let's do this properly. So this is group EFI IF30 sign thing. So now we can see that the version is whatever this is, and let's search for this version on the snapshot site. So this is group EFI IF32 signed. So 206. Oh, look at that. They have not used 208. They go directly to 212. Look at that. So 206.13, and the source, yeah, so the def 12. So it's this one here, isn't it? Yeah, this one here. And so the def URL, what the hell? So the URL is binary package, so is whatever of these ones. Debian security is probably the most updated. I mean, doesn't matter because it's the same hash, isn't it? So let's use this one just for fun. So def URL, so we have the binary here. Nice. We also have assigned tar xset, so this one maybe. Nice. Then the DSC, which is this one maybe. So the DSC needs to be here. Nice. So the next thing we want to work on is the shim Debian, the shim package. So the shim package is somewhere. So this is a source package, if I'm not mistaken, from before. So let's search for shim signed. Then let's go here, let's go to the source package, and so the source package is 139 for bookworm, so it's for everything apparently. So now if we go into the source package of this, we can search for shim. Yeah, that's right, let's for shim source. And we want to take a look at 113, was it? Yes, 113. Wait, source package shim. What the hell? No, this is, yeah, okay, so this is source code. Let's take a look at shim, and this is this thing here, 1571. So this one here, so there's no depth something. Nice, I guess. And now we want the tar exit, so there's only this one here. Nice. We also want DSC so that anyone can check this, what's the name, the signature. We also want this thing here, the orich, so let's copy it from here. Look at that. Okay, now we can focus on group 2, which is also a source code. So let's also do it like this. So this is the source code, whatever this is, 206 something. And now, as this is the source code, let's search for a source code here. So 206.13 dev 12. So this one here. Nice. Star xset. I mean, I don't care which one, but this one here seems nicer. Nice. DSC. Once again, the one which is nicer, this one here, nicer, and the same. We know that it's the same file. So, and the orich is around here, so it's which one? I don't know. The orich one is I mean, yeah, this one here. There's no need to make it more different. So this one here, and we are done. Look at that. Okay, so now if we take a look here, so we can see how we have changed everything, so that we have shim side with IE36, this thing here. We're also getting the whatever Sybase name here, and then this thing here and this thing here. The only one that apparently is exactly the same thing as we had originally is this RS. So here you have the update so that it's different than the one from. So originally this is from 2021, and apparently this has not changed in a while. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so now we can say something like this, and then we can look for this one here and just reuse, but with IA32. So this is IA32. IA32. Let's push everything to this thing here. What's GitHub origin? Yeah, there's this Sonatic thing. Okay, let me see. Okay, now we should focus on Ubuntu. Okay, so in addition to the x64 for Debian and IA32 for Debian, while IA32 we only have Debian, and then we have x32, there's also Ubuntu. Okay, that's something that we need to work on it too, so that it's similar to what we have. I think, look at that, so that it's similar to what we already have, so that we only have to update everything in one place, and then we have some variables here, so we need to adapt this to this new work of, and then finding whatever makes sense for the Ubuntu. I mean, now they have Ubuntu 24 thing, so I'm not sure if we should be able to, we should be using Ubuntu 24. I mean, actually, if Ubuntu 24 is if Ubuntu 24 is 2.08, then we don't have anything to do here. So I'll be back in 5 minutes, but let me check if there's any chat or anything. No chat. So I'm going, give me 5 minutes and I'll be back, and we will tackle the Ubuntu thing, so that we have already this in the right place, and we will be able to build whatever it makes sense from here, and probably we will make this stable, because I'm bored of all of this. Okay, so let's focus on Ubuntu. Okay, so we actually want to use 2.06 so that everything is on the same place, and then later on we will see if we move to something newer. So probably when Debian has something newer we will switch to that, but right now that's not what we want to do. So let's take a look at packages ubuntu.com, because I'm not sure. Oh my god. Look at that. So focal, which is the latest one that we have here? I mean, I have no idea. So Ubuntu was using 2.06 from 2020-04 apparently. So that's what we are aiming at. Nice. Oh, look at that. We we convert this CST to something else because that's not very useful if you want to check stuff. Didn't remember this thing here, or maybe because we want to take whatever. Anyway, so this was based on 2022, which makes more or less sense. So now we have Noble. Okay, so Jammy and Noble. So Jammy and Noble. Let's search group maybe. I think the Jammy. Okay, so group, or is it Grub2 the name of the package? Let's use Grub2 instead. Don't remember a lot. Let's take, yeah, so it's Grub2 actually. So this was 2.06 as you can see here, which is nice. So what the hell happens with Noble? Now I'm seeing that there's this Noble updates. So we should actually using Noble updates instead of this thing here, but this doesn't happen in. So when you search in debian.org, there is not stable. There's no. Okay. Okay. Okay, look at that. 212. We are not going to use 212 because we don't know if there are too many difference between 2.06 and 2.12 in order to Super Grub2 Disk scripts to work properly. So as we haven't tried that, we will keep on 2.06, please. So 2.06, nice. Let me. That's interesting how. I mean, we could actually use future binaries. We could actually use 212 and they would work without any problem, but you know. So it's 2022, 2027. Let's focus right now on this, and then later on we can test everything on a newer version of Grub2 or whatever. It makes sense. But right now I don't think we are supposed to be using anything else. Okay, so we were trying to search on Ubuntu. So is Jammy what we want? So we want upgraded packages. Dummy package. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, actually, what we actually want to do is to put everything into these variables and then update everything into place. You know what I mean? So, what the hell is this? So I don't want to. I mean, I feel like there is much less stuff than the other place, but maybe it's something related to the way of how Ubuntu packages stuff. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's put here some lines so that we have some lines. So the first thing we want to do, by the way, we should copy from the download from Debian AMD 64 thing, because that way, which is here, that way it's going to be easier to, I mean, we already have AMD 64, so okay. Okay, so let's try to work on this. Now at the bottom we're going also to have this thing here. Let's focus here on shimdev to see if there's anything from here. So yeah, this is shimdev, so we want shimdev for Jammy. So now I'm a bit confused because I think we want to use Jammy update so that we have the most recent version. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Well, look at that, it takes a bit. So Jammy update something. So this is the binary thing, which we can use the German one because why not? Wait a minute, isn't there? Yeah, here it is. So now we have on Ubuntu the shim sign. Wait, this is group 2. I'm doing this, I'm not doing this properly. So this should be shim sign. Yeah, that's what I want to be. So shim signed. Sorry about that. Yeah, look at that. So shim signed. So this should be most recent version or whatever. So AMD 64. Look at that. They are doing ARM 64 too, like the Ubuntu guys. I should try to make an ARM 64 build just by putting everything together, but you know, I'm not sure about that. So nobody has asked for it, so let me copy this, and now we should have shim signed. That this should be more or less latest version. Look at that. This is not 139 as Debian, but 151. Maybe Debian in experimental or bookworm plus one has 151, but right now that's what it is. Okay, so shim signed. So we also need the source code for this thing. So we go to the source code. Ronda. Ronda, isn't it the guy which was also in Debian? Okay, so shim sign. So this is the source package. Okay. So wait a minute. I'm doing two stuff at the same time, which is updating this, and that's not right. That's not right. So what we want to do right now is just use the thing of searching stuff. We need to do it later on. Okay, so let's. Okay, so this one uses the one on the bottom, and now we want to copy this shim signed binary thing from here. Signed shim binary download. So we want to copy this. Okay, so that it's exactly the same thing, and then this other thing we also want to copy it. Nice. So that means that this first line and this one line here, we have managed to put everything up. Okay, nice. Now let's keep going on. So tar exset. Tar exset is where the hell is tar exset? Yeah, let's search. It's here. So this is the signed shim source download, which is here. Nice. So first of all, let's use the shim signed tar exset that we have here, which we will update later on. And 221 221. So here we don't have any stupid thing that we need to remove. So wait a moment, please. So this is tar exset. So tar exset should be going here. Look at that, which is very nice. And now we can have the very first one from here. Nice. Nice. So next one, DSCs. Shim signed DSC. Okay, this is here. So let's copy and paste here. And And now let's search for the second wget line from here, so that exactly the same thing is being used here. Nice. Yeah, we could actually do this with a loop or whatever. Okay, so we have the DSC that we have also changed, so we are fine here. Let's go for the next one. So the next one is group EFI MD something, which is the same package as in Debian, so that's nice, so that we don't have to. So this is sign group binary download. So here it is. So we are going to get the URL. And now we can use this here. Okay, and here group download thing, download return status. So this is what it is, and here, instead of using whatever this is, which is the Debian package with the PKG, we are using this thing here. So that's what we're going to do here. So once we have done this, we have this line and this line. Okay, so tar exset. Tar exset. Let's take a look at tar exset. Tar exset for what the hell is this? Group EFI. So this group EFI sign. Okay. Group 2 sign. Okay, so these are stuff that doesn't make sense. So group 2 signed, I mean, this is new because apparently the source code for this group EFI signed is another stuff. So let's take a look if this is still like that, or if they have changed their mind in Ubuntu, because whatever. Okay, so group EFI stuff. So yeah, so I mean, I'm not sure. Package name. So let's search for group EFI MD64 signed, and this is Chami updates, which we want to use. Apparently it's exactly the same thing. And look at that, the source code is group 2 signed, so that, wait, folder on binary, no, yeah, so group 2 signed, yeah, so that makes sense. So now we should be changing these two lines here with group2 signed, which matches what we have here, and then the group think it's going to be down here if I'm not mistaken. So this is group2 signed, which is group2 signed. Okay, nice. So let's see if we can do this without too much hassle. So this is the group2 signed thing. We should so if we take a look at group src download, there are these two ones here. So let me copy and paste these two ones here, and now let's modify in such a way so that the first one, which is the tar xset, is this one here, and so that the DSL URL is this one here. And now I have lost the Ubuntu stuff, but let me check it on another screen real quick, and I will be able to update this properly. So group2 signed. So the tar xset was this one here, tar xset, look at that, and the DSC is this one here. DSC is this one here. Nice. And now we have changed that down here, which is perfect. And yeah, let's keep going on. Let's keep going on, please. The next one is the shim debian tar something. So not this, but something else, which is here. So let's take a look. Debian, DSC, and Orich tar BC. So everything is the same thing as in Debian, but we actually need to, you know, copy and paste these URLs here on the top so that we have the proper URLs. Let's copy this properly. Look at that, and look at that. Nice. So this shim stuff should be here. Sign it. Source. Wait. Yeah. So these three ones, which is group src download. I'm not doing this right. Sign shim. Okay, so here we have these three stuff here, these three lines here, which we have one less here because it's not needed. So we can just copy and paste, and this should match what we have up here. Wait a moment. Yeah, that's right. And so okay, so this should be it. This should be it. orich tar busy to URL. Yeah, so we have already done all of this, which is nice. Now let's focus on this group2 stuff, which is here. So yeah, so this should be quite straightforward, I guess. So tar exec, I mean it's group2, isn't it? Yeah. So tar exec DSC, nice, and tar exit with the orich. With this should be matching whatever we have on the Debian download, if you think about it. Okay, so now group src download. I'm looking for the 3 latest ones, which are these ones here. So let's put this here, which is nice. And I think we are done. So now we are going to check all of this. So hit diff. So 4 and 4, 8, 11 and 14. So we should have everything more or less changed here. Now let me count the lines. So it was 8, 11, 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13 and 14. So this makes sense to me. Okay, so now I can add this thing here, and I think I'm going to remove this discarded file here, and I can say that it's this thing here. Okay, so this is actually x64 Ubuntu. So now we have a new approach based on simple variables. Okay, and now it's time to get the okay, no live chat. I mean, actually, live streaming thing. Yeah, from time to time we have some viewers. It's not like 2 likes apparently. I'm not sure from whom, but yeah. So now, let me see. Now I want to date this with the actual URLs which are going to be useful for us, because otherwise we're not going to get this new version out of the door. Okay, so okay, so let's move this out of the way, and now let's focus on Ubuntu. Okay, so first of all, we need the shim sign thing, which we were taking a look at and so on. So shim signed is this one here. So this was the binary, isn't it? Shim signed, yeah. Let's copy this binary here. Nice. Then we wanted from the shim sign thing source code, we wanted the tar xset, which is here. So let's just copy from the. We also want the DSC so that it's easier to check whatever signature that was here is the right one. Once we have this, we should switch to what? We should switch to group UEFI things. So man, this is way easier than group EFI AMD64 sign thing. So it's here, and we want a depth of this thing, which is this one here. No, this is not the binary. So what we actually want is this binary here. Nice. Now we can go on to this group EFI AMD signed, and we can tackle on group 2 signed source code thing, which should have a tar xset, which is here directly. So let's do it. Tar xset URL. Nice. And the group 2 sign thing DSC also here. So let's do it also. And now let's go to shim source code. So as we do sometimes, here we are on source package, so we are going to just write shim so that we have the shim source code, not the shim sign, but the shim source code. And so tar xset Debian is this thing here. Yeah. And then we should have the DSC, which I'm going to copy to. Nice. And the orich tar bc2, which is this one here. Nice. And this is shim sign. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so group 2, it's also the source code, so let's just do it like this. So the tar xset URL Debian is this one here on the bottom, so let's copy and paste it. Then we've got the DSC, which is here. Nice. And the orich tar xc, which is here. Yeah, orich. And we are done. So now if I take a look here, we should see all of these that has been updated, but the group 2 orich which has not changed. Okay, so now we can add this Ubuntu thing, and we can just do something like this. And let me change this. So this is not longer Debian but Ubuntu, and this is Jammy, isn't it? 20 something is Jammy binaries, and that's it. So now we are almost done. So what I want to do is to remove these stupid lines that we have here, which were here because whatever. Now we don't want them because they confuse us more than any other thing. So we don't want this. So we can yeah, so this is remove secure boot deprecated. I mean, I don't know how to put this properly. So now we should have secure boot 5 thing here. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to test if everything. This is not right. This is GitHub origin. So what we want to do here is to make sure that this works. So I'm not sure I have something. Yeah, I don't want a dry run option or anything. Although it would be nice to have a dry option that just checks if the URLs are okay or not. So to do in the next video, try to generate secure boot binaries from secure boot 5 branch. See if there is any problem or not. And according to the documentation, just release whatever as a beta. Tackle each one of the uses one at a time. Final release. Okay, so that's what it is. I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's already 2 hours. Maybe I'll go later on. I'm not sure about that. So let's end here the stream. Thank you very much.